24th of Morning Star. I slept on one of the cots in the common room, fortunately too tired to care about the snoring and other noises coming from my companions. It's time for some breakfast, I think. Over breakfast, Sorine confided in me that she was extremely worried about our ability to fight the vampires. She and Gunmar apparently felt that we should recruit one of their acquaintances, a man named Florentius, who used to be a priest of Arkay.
Yes?
Do you have a moment?
Aye?
Gunmar and I have been talking and, well, we're slightly worried.
Oh?
We both realized that if Isran's even allowed us in here, he must be really concerned. And if he's that concerned, the situation must be pretty bad. Make sense?
Well, I'm not sure I understand, Sorina. Is there something wrong with the fort? Do you think our defenses are too weak? Or is it just the vampires? You think they are too strong for us? You worried about what we are up against?
Yes. These vampires are a new threat, and a truly deadly one. Gunmar and I agree that we're going to need Florentius to help.
Florentius?
Gunmar and I have a lot of work to do here, so we were hoping that maybe you could track him down.
Who is Florentius?
He's a priest of Arkay. Well, he was. It's complicated. He's a little eccentric, but we can trust him, and we could definitely use his skills.
There was some kind of story behind that. All right. But Sorina would not elaborate. Where can I find him? She asked me to find him and said I should ask Isran for information on his whereabouts.
I don't know where he is. Haven't seen him in years. I think he had regular contact with the Vigilance, and I know Isran kept track of them. So maybe you could ask Isran if he knows anything? Just keep in mind that he might not like the idea.
The problem was that she said Isran would probably balk about recruiting him. I figured that Isran thought so little of me already, what with having been a vampire and then bringing Serana into the picture, that it wouldn't matter if I pushed his buttons a little further. And if this Florentius could help our cause, well, we could use all the help we could get. All right, now for that breakfast. Let's see. I'll have some meat and cheese and polish that off with an apple. On my way to see Isran, I ran into Dexion and we spoke further about the prophecy. He suggested that I ask the mages at the college for information about the whereabouts of the other scrolls. Hello, Dexion. Which sounded like a great idea to me. Do you have any new insights about the reading?
I wish I could say that I did, but without the other two scrolls, the picture will remain incomplete. I admit, I feel a bit frustrated that I can't be more helpful. Still, our enemy is likely just as much in the dark as we are, and that's something.
Good point.
Now it's a race to claim the remaining scrolls, and discover what part Oriel's bow has to play in this prophecy.
Well, about that. So I know that we need a scroll about dragons. Do you have any idea where we might be able to find such a thing?
I wish I could help. The scrolls have changed hands so many times, it's impossible to keep track. Normally, I'd send you to the Imperial City in Cyrodiil to seek answers at the Imperial Library, but that avenue no longer exists.
Oh? Why not? I thought these scrolls were all kept safe.
The Elder Scrolls vanished from the Imperial City around 175 of this era, and have been scattered across Tamriel by forces unknown.
That can't be good.
If you want to find the remaining scroll, you'll have to consult with someone versed in magical knowledge. Perhaps at the College of Winterhold?
Ah, yes. Great idea, Dexion. Why didn't I think of that? Yes, yes. That's a great place for me to go and look. Thank you so much. I appreciate everything you've done for us so far, even if we still don't have all the information. I had hoped that Dexion's information had made an impression on Isran. However, I found that he was just as hostile towards Serana as before. All right, Isran. You've heard the scroll reading. So, tell me, do you believe Serana now?
I heard a lot of vague nonsense.
Ugh.
You could interpret that 100 different ways.
Come on, Isran.
Only thing that stood out for me was Ariel's bow. That's a powerful weapon, and I sure as oblivion don't want the vampires to get hold of it.
No, we
The
don't.
moth priest can stay here for now. As for the vampire, I still don't trust it.
She.
Keep it on a leash.
Oh, Serana is a she. However, he was only mildly annoyed about Florentius, and I was able to sway him easily. Isran told me of his last known location, and I added it to my list of tasks. Alright, look, now I need to find someone named Florentius. You know where he is?
Who said something? Sorine or Gunmar? I thought they'd have learned their lesson by now. I don't trust that man, and I don't want him here.
Well, Sorina thought it was really important that we get his help. You should probably listen to her.
I suppose she's right. I shouldn't let my personal feelings get in the way.
Ah, exactly.
Last I heard of him, he was aiding the vigilance of Stendard Runvald.
Runvald?
He may still be there. If he can maintain some appearance of normalcy, I'll allow him to stay.
Alright, well, thank you, Isran. By the time I was packed up and ready to head out, I had quite a long list of things to accomplish. I mapped out what seemed like an efficient plan. First, I'd look for Florentius in Runvald, since it was on the way to Windhelm.
And I just don't know it yet.
Then I'd take a ship from Windhelm over to Raven Rock to eliminate the vampire for Gunmar. When I arrived back in Windhelm, I'd take a carriage to Winterhold and see if anyone at the college could give me information on the other two scrolls. And finally, I would swing by Rolbethar on the way back from the college to find the Dwemer schematics for Sorina. Serana was just going to have to wait, for these other tasks were just as important. I hoped she would not do anything rash and attempt to infiltrate Castle Volkehar without me. Finding Florentius proved more complicated than I expected. The entrance to the ruins were difficult to find, which turned out to be a minor problem compared to what I found inside. Oh, wait. Could this be it? Well, this looks promising. Ah, yes, yes. I think we may have finally found it. All right, let's go see if we can find this Florentius inside. What is wrong with his head? What is that red stuff? Like red. Oh.
Is someone there?
This doesn't look good.
Now you're mine.
Hey, wait. Oh, stop. Oh, Oops. Oh, there's another one.
Don't have a chance.
Why are you attacking me? Look, I'm not here to fight you. Damn it, stop! What's the matter with you? An Altmar mage named Minorn had brainwashed all the vigilants, not only making them worship her like a goddess, but also making them slave away to excavate the ruins. I found evidence in the form of various journals, and deep in the ruins I found the mage herself. Maybe there are some clues inside. I have decided to document our expedition to find Runewald in my journals, with hope that, should we fail, it will bring illumination to those who follow us. I myself have stood on the shoulders of academic giants to get where we are today, spending endless hours in libraries and private collections. I am certain that there is some artifact of great power. Yep, okay, let's see. Even in my waking hours, I can almost hear a reassuring voice telling me we are going the right way. The expedition has had a great deal of luck so far. If we continue to be this fortuitous, we shall reach our goal in record time. M. Sidri. Well, that sounds fairly normal. Ah, here we go, Volume 2. Our luck continues. Not only do we continue to tunnel into caves and shafts that speed our descent, but struck multiple veins of precious ore. Now that the excavation has proven to be a financial success, the Vigilants have sent more supplies, materials, and workers to further the cause. I find myself unable to contain my glee at times and have become prone to cheerful outbursts in front of the men. With so much going well, I hesitate to document what seemed like minor troubles. I have found myself prone to aches in the head. I have found myself distracted at times. I have had many a conversation with the workers where I drift off only to have them call me back to reality. Perhaps a half-tankard of ale will help me with these headaches. Oh, that sounds strange. Let's see. Here we go, a third one. What does this one say? The damnable headaches. Minorn be merciful. Huh? Who is Minorn? Is that a god? I never heard of a god named Minorn before. I myself cannot seem to focus on anything. I feel a nagging call to see how the dig is progressing. I picked up a shovel and started digging myself. No one seemed to find this unusual. Let's see, we uncover more ruins. Every day I dream we'll finally reach Runewald, and I can't help reflect. My family will be so proud, especially my father, Minorn. What? He and mother have always been interested, even if my sister Minorn was not. Oh, this is very strange. My colleagues Minorn and my mentor Minorn. Oh my. It sounds like you are going mad. Wow. This definitely cannot be a good thing. Is this what is wrong with the Vigilance? Here we go. Volume 4. What does this one say? I have found my muse and her name is Minorn. I realize she has called to me from deep inside Runewald. She is the voice I've been hearing, The one who has called me ever downwards into the mountain. The vigilance and the workers, they hear her too. Oh no. Oh, Minoran, how would we have ever found this place without you? We are digging out the last bit of rock to get to you. Those without tools have started using their hands. Oh my goodness. There is strange magic at work here, for certain. Oh, another. Oh wait, not the journal. Scripture of Minoran by Morik Sidri. Glory be to Minoran, glory be to the mistress of all. My life for you, O beautiful savior. Oh my goodness. You have really lost it, haven't you? Damned my tiny thoughts, if only I were wiser. Minoran asks that we bring more here for her, more to worship her and do her bidding. No, this is not good at all. Someone is playing you all, that's what I think. Oh, glorious Minoran. But she is fearful. There are fools in this world that do not heed her beautiful voice. The guard Florentius, aha! He still prays to Arkay. May he rot in his cage. Oh, sweet, sweet Minoran. I think this woman has entranced you all. Let's go see if we can find this Minoran, eh? Yes, the one there without anything swirling around her head. That must be the one.
Not your best,
Oh yeah. Minoran, eh? I see you bleed just like the rest of us. And she seemed mortal enough when I defeated her in combat. Florentius had somehow been able to resist the mind charms and was imprisoned, likely for that very crime. Hello?
I knew it. I knew Arkay would save me. I asked for help, and he sent you. You are a very welcome addition to this dreary place, my friend. I owe both you and Arkay a great deal. I'm sure I'll manage to repay him later. But you, what can I do to thank you?
You are Florentius? I'm actually here to find you. Look, Sorine Gerard asked me if I would come and find you. There is a vampire problem and, well, we really need your help. Isran needs your help.
Isran? My help? Is this some kind of a joke? Did Arkay put you up to this? Isran's done nothing but mock me. He's never given me the respect I deserve.
No, this is not a joke, I promise you. I don't know what has happened in the past, but now, please, we need your help.
Look, I've just got myself out of quite a mess here, in case you haven't noticed. And while I appreciate your help, What's that? No, that's not what I... Yes, but... Are you sure? Really? Fine. Arkay says it's a good idea for me to go. I don't agree. But he's not the sort of fellow you can just ignore. I'll see you at Fort Dawnguard then. Don't worry. Arkay will show me the way.
Upon speaking with him, it became apparent why Isran was hesitant to recruit him. He was odd, to put it mildly. He heard a voice in his head, which he attributed to Arkay, and he felt compelled to do what the voice told him. For the moment, the voice commanded him to join us at Fort Dawnguard. I had to trust in the gods that the voice would remain benevolent. And who knows, perhaps the man really did hear Arkay. After all, dragons had returned to Despite finding an exit from the main chamber that led directly outside, I retraced my steps through the excavation site so I could gather the horses. It was already midday, so I sat in the guard tent to eat before continuing on to Windhelm. Once I got to the city, I was able to find a ship at the docks that traveled to Raven Rock.
If you're looking for passage to Solstein, you won't find a finer vessel than the Northern
Maiden is ship-shape and ready to go.
How much will it cost me to get there, eh?
I'll give you a fair price. Not many people headed over there these days. If you ask me, I can't blame them. Things aren't what they used to be out there.
Oh? What's wrong with it? And if there's a problem, why do you still sail there at all?
They still pay me for supplies and passage, and I can always use the coin.
Fair enough.
Still interested in heading over there?
Aye, let's go. Here's the gold. The captain was willing to take me immediately, even though it was already getting late in the day.
You've got yourself a ship. We'll cast off immediately.
I don't recognize you. So I'll assume this is your first visit to Raven Rock, Outlander. State your intentions.
Actually, I'm just here, looking for some work. May I pass?
You've picked one of the worst places in Morrowind to do that, but suit yourself. Just remember, Raven Rock is sovereign territory of House Redoran. This is Morrowind, not Skyrim. While you're here, you will be expected to abide by our laws. Any questions?
No, that makes sense to me. Thank you very much. I'll just be on my way.
Hail, Jolland. Well met, Adriel. Before you even ask.
Let's just change out of my coat. A little more comfortable.
Yes, and the supplies you requested. But
what?
this load cost me double what...
We arrived after dark, and I found the traveling merchant loitering in the shadows between two buildings. Who is that? I confronted him, but he would not admit his guilt. I recognize those eyes. Hello, merchant. Strange time of the day to be out selling your wares. Do you get many customers here at night? Skulking around between these buildings?
My wares? So sorry. I'm all sold out.
Of course you are. Look, I know that you're actually no merchant, okay?
I beg your pardon, ma'am. I don't know what you're getting at, but whatever it is, it's not appreciated.
Fine. I will just deal with you later. With guards posted everywhere I looked, it was not possible to just kill him and be done with it. So I rented a room at the inn and decided to sleep on it.
Else you need.